Bro, I got a skateboard. I was never really good at it, but screw it. Old skater time. I'm not gonna be very good. I'll document something. It was a really good deal. $35, bro. Zero deck, Venture trucks, zero wheels, and red bearings. Good hardware. I don't care that it's pink. Let's see how many times I bust ass on this thing. Alright, so we have two lips here. We're gonna try to retrofit some Honda parts onto this S12. That one, the shiny one, is a EG Civic lip, and this is a DC2 Integra lip. I first got this one. It's too rigid and it's much too big and hard to work with. I don't think I'll be able to fit that. This has like a more, the DC2 lip is more like a rubbery lip. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's rubbery. It's about the same size. They're almost about the same size. The DC2 one's a little bit longer on the edges and the curve's not exactly as curved, which is good considering it needs to fit like right there on the bottom. It's like the most curved part of the S12. It's pretty funny. So I think I'm gonna have to trim off some of the center, like some of it right there, and then I'm gonna have to make sure it's perfectly centered by measuring the excess on each side and then lopping off the excess and then pinning it in various places, which is gonna drive me nuts to put holes in this bumper. That's what we're gonna do. I already know the other one doesn't work, so testing. The car jacked up so I can move around. Got the wheels off so it's easier to move around. I need to trim. I kind of mock it up and it's just doesn't fit between this, so I marked it. I cut out some of the ends and I'm kind of trimming it to this using a Dremel, kind of slowly working out. I have it self-tapped for now, don't worry, that's not the final, just to hold it on there and create the holes for the thing, but kind of just working it around here and working this. Well, with a little bit more trimming and putting more holes in the car that I didn't want to do, the lip is on and it doesn't look too bad. I love my Wolverine boots, but they're not exactly good for skateboarding. I was able to do a little bit of riding, but they're heavy and I think they'll mess up my ankles after a while. So I got me some black Etnie barges in black suede. Basically like the black Jordans for suburban white dudes, the RPF1 of skate shoes. 35 bucks for those, 35 bucks for my board, 70 bucks to get back into skating, not bad. Let's see if I can actually ride the fucking thing. My god, that does so much for the front end. That lip, even though it's being it's being held on by zip ties right now, it just needs a little bit more trimming to fit a little bit more flush and it's perfect. On the sides right there, where it meets the end of the fender near the wheel, that area needs to be worked a little bit more, and then the mud flap things that I have right there, those are going to eventually go right there to kind of like morph that all together, and they'll be paint matched with that because I'll have skirts so I won't be able to run those anymore. But we're starting to shape a kit together, so one thing at a time. With S12s, it's really just take what you can get and make it work. This car is rough, but this is fine. It's a drift car, you know. This is the point of this car, is to figure shit like this out for the drift community, the S12 community really. But this is a DC2 lip, worked over a little bit by somebody who has very little body experience, just using a Dremel. I'm sure there's better ways to do it, but this is the results I'm getting. Like I said, I want to get those back little things and put them right there so it kind of ties it all together. But so far so good. But I'm not like this until I get more time to work it, but this is cool. S12 has a lip now. I gotta get a new lens eventually. There's so much little things all over this lens, it's cooked. But for now, this is what we got. You're gonna film the entire channel on a fucked lens. Work with what you got. It's kind of like the motto around here, eh?